Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 13 of my Farming Sim 17 Farewell Let's Play. I expect this to be the last episode in the series. My goal is to get it so that I've at least planted this field right in front of me, which is field 14, and the third and final field that I wanted to purchase so that I'm to the point of where you normally would start the game. But I wanted to test something out here. On field 12, I planted grass seed in between episodes. So what I want to do is I want to create. I'm going to create. I don't know what you would call it, a custom field, air quotes, for mowing, and I want it to actually go through this whole area all the way around. So it'll mow field 12, but it'll also mow all the extra grass that I've been mowing, with the exception of I'll probably leave this little patch of grass I've been doing over here out, and this out. So it'll just kind of dogleg around here, cut up, and then come back down, and then basically just go around the whole thing, which will include the field, because my goal is to be able to mow the whole thing automatic. So that's what I'm working on right now. Let me save this really quick. All right, so let's bring up course play, and I'm just recording. So we're just bam recording a course, and I think I'm gonna just go. I don't, you know, rather than trying to make the corners perfect or anything like that. I just want to kind of make it pretty loose. Like the road will be inside the course, but my thought process is, you know, big deal if I mow over the road. You know, I'm not harming anything. And I want to turn and go up this way, because I don't want to get that rock and that water thing in there. So let's turn here, and then we'll turn and go right back down this way, right along this side. And this may or may not work. I don't know. It may be way too complex of a course. I'm guessing it probably is, but I just thought it'd be kind of a fun ending to see if I could make this work. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and go across this way, turn here, and then hang another left, and then hang a right. So all this would be theoretically within the field. Hang a right. It's getting nighttime. Soon that clock's gonna zip me through the night, and I'll have to take care of my sheep and stuff again. So I'll just kind of go around this thing. I think I'll just cut this corner right here. And then I'll just go up to the road. So I just kind of want to include as much as this extra grass area as I can, while still being able to just kind of tell it, go, mow grass, go. And then my hope would be that eventually I could afford a tractor that could have the front mower and a back baler, so that I mow and bale at the same time. That would be wonderful. But so far so good. I think, you know, it's not the greatest. I'm kind of a lumpy, weird outline to it, but you know, should get me some extra grass. And then I have that tractor. Looks like it's just finishing up on that field. Yep, it just finished. So field 14 has now been plowed. I still need to seed it and fertilize it. Boy, I can't go in a straight line, can I? So that'll be the next thing I do once I finish this course. Okay, so I'll just kind of end it here. Bam. Okay, now I'm just going to save this as all grass. Again, this is just more of a test than anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and clear that. And then I think what I will do is go down here and grab the seed. And I want to seed that field. I've seeded that with grass, and I did that, I believe, with soybeans, number 15 there. Let me speed up time a little bit. Okay, so for now, I'll just drop this off. And let's grab this one. I think I need to come at it from this way. There we go. And we will take this over here. I kind of want the grass to grow so I can test it out. But we'll see. I'm not sure if I'll be able to test out that that new mowing thing anytime soon. All right, so really quick, let's pop over this one. Stop driver. Good job. Way to plow that field. Let's get you out of here. Okay, so this one's out of the way for now. Alright, so we pop back over to this one. And we set up our course here. So this is field 14. No course loaded. We want the fertilize and seeding. Let's generate this field. So there's 14 right there. Alright. Working with 4 meters. Okay, starting location is actually in the southeast. Whoops. Southeast, and we can just go longest edge. Return to first point. We don't need that. Okay, let's make sure we don't have an offset or anything. Nope, looks pretty good. So let's generate this. Let's take a look. Looks pretty good. So we will save this as field 14. Seed 4 meters with 0 headland. All right, and I think that's it. I think we can get it going here. Why does it say stop right there instead of start? Uh-oh. Did I said southeast, didn't I, for the starting? Oh, I said northeast. No. Well, wait a second. Shouldn't that just be over there? Where's the start sign? I mean, we could just start it over here. But I don't see the little starting sign. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay, well, let's just start it on this side. What the heck? It's not going to harm anything, I don't think. Alright, so start course at first waypoint. Go. Seed the field for me. Alright, and we are off. Okay, fields are already starting to grow a little bit. That's good. So let's get this guy down. We'll drop off the plow and pick up the front loader so we can go clean our sheep area. So I've made it this whole time without a single building to store anything in. I've been completely disorganized as far as just plopping stuff down all over, which I'm sure is bugging some people, which is, you know, kind of fun for me. So, haha. But it's working. I think the next play I might do, I don't know if I'll do another, whoa, hello, out of control steering. I do not know if I'm going to do another Let's Play for Farming Sim 17 before 19 comes out. I might. 19, as of right now, I think it's about 7 weeks away that 19 will come out, and I plan to do a Let's Play as soon as possible on that. However, I'm really enjoying playing this. I mean, like, very, very much. So I might try to throw together some other sort of Let's Play. you know, something weird, something silly, starting with a different map with different parameters. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not sure if I will or not. I might just wait until Farming Sim 19 comes out before I do my next Let's Play. But, alright, so we're going to just drive across this guy's field again. And clean our sheep area. And our wool should be getting pretty close to having a full pallet. So, one thing I've learned in doing this is wool makes a good amount of money. And so I'm thinking in the future when I play, I may purposefully, is that going to be enough? Yeah. I may purposefully buy way more sheep than I did this time around. Just to get some like heavy wool generation going on. Because I feel like that's kind of like a hidden, not hidden, but kind of like a little gem. Because once you get them going, once a day you got to clean their mess up, and then that's it. So, you know, that seems pretty easy to me. I mean, obviously you need to feed and water them, but that's only every 6 days. And since they only eat grass, and grass seems pretty plentiful, at least on this map, and some of the others I've seen, and water, of course, you know, once you can afford that tanker, you're good to go. So, seems like a good passive moneymaker. I use passive loosely, because obviously it's not passive. You still need to clean and stuff like that, but what I haven't tried yet is taking care of pigs or cows. I feel like cows would probably be a pretty good money maker because of selling the milk, and then you would also get the manure and stuff like that to fertilize. However, it does seem like it's going to require quite a bit of work, and not difficult work, but just a lot of stuff, like, you know, mixing them and feeding them to certain things, and you know, so it's going to take a bit to get enough stuff stored up to be able to keep feeding them. I feel like you're going to have to dedicate some fields just to cow feed, but I may be wrong with that because, again, I haven't actually done it yet. Okay, so that field's being seeded. This one's growing, and I believe it's, yeah, both these fields have been fertilized. So once that's finished seeding, it can fertilize on 14 over there, and then all 3 fields will be done until harvest. So sadly, I do not have a tractor that's powerful enough to run the mower and to run the mower and the baler in one pass. So let's see how we're doing here. Harvested. Why isn't that growing? I've seeded this. That, you can even see that it's growing. Why wasn't it marked growing? There's nothing popping up here. Oh, maybe it doesn't pop up if it's grass. It only pops up if it's a harvest. I mean the thing that usually appears in the bottom right corner of the screen. But yeah, that's probably only for specific field types. But yeah, you can obviously see grass is growing here. So the seeding took. My dilemma here is, do I set up the mowing route and just try it right now, or do I wait? I think I might wait. I can set up the route, actually. Where would I want to start it, though? That's the question. If I remember right, here, let's load the course. No course loaded. Okay. All grass. Load this up, and then let's look at it. Okay, so I could start it almost anywhere along this, but I feel like starting it like here might actually be the best choice, like somewhere right here. Oh no, I'm in the field right now, so that wouldn't be a good place to start it. Maybe actually like at a corner, like even here maybe. So if I started it here roughly. All right, so let's go in here. I've got this all grass course created. I'm doing field work. Let's see what it looks like if we generate this. So currently loaded course, working width, 3 meters is fine because that's our oh wait, no, that's not fine. Here we go, clear that. Let's put the mower on the front. That way we make sure we have the proper size. Oh, or no, I guess on this one it has to be mower on the back. For this tractor. I've learned my lesson though. I need to get it's the descriptions in the store for someone like me who just is, you know, relatively new to the game and doesn't know that much. I had no idea that these tractors couldn't attach things to the front. So I kind of wish it was a little bit more descriptive, like can they be 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive? I mean, some of them have 2-wheel drive in the name, but some don't, and it's like I don't know if that means they have 4-wheel drive or what, and then which ones can attach a tool to the front and back. You know, I'd like to know all that stuff, and of course you learn that as you play it. But anyway, so I have this tool now. Yeah, see, working with is actually 3.2. So let's load up all grass again. Okay, and then we are on the field work. Currently loaded 3.2. Yep, that looks good. All right, starting location is, should we say current vehicle position? Let me say like right here, maybe? Sure, starting direction. Automatic, sure. All right, let's see what this does. Generate the course. It's going to take a while because it's a weird shaped course. Okay, look at that. All right, let's see. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Woo. Okay. What an odd shape, but yeah, there's the field right there. That's field 12. This is where the drinking thing is and the rock. So it's like start here and you just go kind of at a weird diagonal and then drive all the way back around. Well, okay, let's save this course as all, come on, there we go. All grass, mow, 3.2 meters, 0 headland. Okay, so the course is saved. Where did it place the start? Up over there. Okay. I'm not going to do it right now because the field's not mowed. But it looks like I actually have it set up. So that's kind of cool. And now fertilizing that field over there wouldn't necessarily be worth it because even though it shows that it's growing right here, the seeding is only 4 meters wide and the fertilizer is 24 meters wide. So, I mean, the fertilizer is going to take 3, possibly 4 trips back and forth and be done. So there's no sense in starting it now and keeping it behind this guy. So I'm not going to worry about that. 15 is growing, and it actually looks like it's in the 2nd or 3rd stage already. So this looks like early stage. This is 2nd. So 15 is actually in the 3rd stage. Wow. So it's going to be ready to harvest soon, like today probably. But yeah, we're still waiting for the seeding to finish on that field. And I don't want to necessarily mow this grass because the grass on the field is still growing. You know what I could do though? So I could do just a little bit of mowing on the other grass over there and manually get that. So I'll go this way. So might as well just kind of mow some of this grass that I'm not going to be getting in the actual big mowing field thing or whatever. So put that down, unfold, and turn it on. All right, let's go. Just out of curiosity, is it still 3.2 meters unfolded? Yeah, okay. Just wasn't sure if it recognized the unfolded. I'm glad it does. It should. It makes the most sense, but yeah, I might as well just go grab a little of this grass around here since the tractor is free. So I'll just mow this just a little bit, and then I'll bale it up and wrap it, and I don't know how much silage we're going to get out of it, but every little bit helps, right? But yeah, I've definitely learned my lesson that now, next time I play, I think one of my first major purchases, even if it means selling current stuff that I have, is I think it's going to have to be a better tractor, like a higher powered tractor that can run things in the front and the back. Because like I don't know if you can run a seeder in the front. I think you would have to pull it behind you, but you know, something like mower, baler, and or I don't even know how you would do it. Plow and then cultivator or something. I don't know if there's anything more than the mower baler, but I like the idea. But yeah, so I've made a good deal of progress during this Let's Play. It could have been faster had I been a little bit more knowledgeable about how stuff worked. I did a lot of purchasing something and then finding out it's not what I expected or needed, and having to just sell it back for a loss and then, you know, try to figure something else out. But, you know, it's all part of the learning process, and I am definitely learning a lot. Like, I couldn't use Courseplay before this, and now I'm feeling much more comfortable with it. I've been able to automate harvesting and unloading at the same time. I mean, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to keep this relatively simple here. I'm just kind of making one little pass around this area. I don't want to get too carried away with the mowing. But it's more of a, you know, nice little, I don't want to say time waster because, you know, I'm going to make money off of it, so it's not really wasting time. But it's something for me to be doing with this tractor while I'm waiting for that other field to be ready. I considered doing another grass area out here for mowing, and I might still end up doing something like that. It just depends on how long I play after I'm done with this Let's Play. I suspect that it's not going to be that long because I really suspect that the next thing I play will probably be a map where I start with more things and work some bigger fields right off the bat and stuff instead of starting from scratch, just to get that side of things kind of figured out. I've also considered trying to play it as a rancher, you know, just doing animal husbandry and get all three animal types so that my fields are literally just feed and stuff for the animals. Like, you know, maybe I have a field where I can sell half the crop because I have enough food for the animals or something. I don't know, but that could be another interesting way to try it. Just mainly making my living off of the animals and not the crops, and the crops are just there to support the animals. I don't know if that's viable, The other way would be trying to do like major logging. I know you can actually plant saplings and grow trees in your fields and then log them that way. So that could be another thing that could be interesting to try. I don't know if it would be fun or not. You know, but something to check out that I might look into. I've really enjoyed the discovery I've made in this Let's Play and learning the game. It honestly makes me regret not playing this game more when I first got it. I played it quite a bit, but I played it on stream and pretty much just did what people in the stream told me to do that had played the game before. So honestly, all I did during that whole thing was I played on this map, but I started it, and you have your 3 fields, and I sold every piece of equipment I had, then just bought the best tractor and mower and baler and stuff I could, and then did grass on all 3 fields and just did silage. And that was the entirety of my farming before this Let's Play. And I see now that that's a great way to make money, and it's actually relatively simple. But it was a good way to start it. I'm glad they kind of talked me through doing it that way. It really helped me kind of just learn the games, get used to controls and stuff. But now I'm ready to do more with the actual harvests and stuff like that. Okay, let's finish this little edge right here. And then I'll go grab the baler. And hopefully that, yeah, that guy is seeding that field's getting pretty close. So once he's done, I'll come back and have that tractor start fertilizing, and it should go really fast. Plop. Okay. Baler. But yeah, just so much faster if I could mow and bale at the same exact time. And that just is going to require a better tractor. So I'll start this guy going until it tells me that other tractor's done on the field. And then I'll head over to that and get that tractor started on, hire a worker to start working on the fertilization. And then our next thing will hopefully be trying the big grass field mowing thing. Sadly, we won't be able to mow and bale, but what I'd like to do is start at mowing and then see if, after it's been going for just a little bit, if I could just start and use the same exact course with a second tractor and just have it follow behind baling. I don't know if that'll work or not. Might try it out. I don't know if I'll have a free tractor though, because at that point I might be harvesting and I'll need the tractor for the thing. Although I could try, there's self-unload harvesting mode, so it'll harvest until it's full, and then I could try making it go over and empty into the tipper. I don't know, but that could be something I could try. Oh, let's grab this. Didn't realize I had these little ends here. Grab that little bit. Okay, and then I turned up this side. Look at that, it's on its last trip. All right. Hey buddy, how's it going? I'd wave, but I don't think there's a key command for that. Alright, now let's hope this bale doesn't roll onto the field. But I'll go up here until it tells me that worker is done, which should be here any second. Yep, there it is. Alright, so let's stop that, switch over to this guy. Good job. Proud of you, buddy. Now let's go get the fertilizer and get this thing fertilized. So when I bought that field 14 there, I had to plow it first. So I bought it after I had worked for the farmer guy that owned it at the time. And I bought it from him after I seeded it and fertilized it. So I was like, yeah, we're all good. Actually, let me check the fertilization. Oh, it's fertilized already. I don't need to do that. Okay, never mind. So I was pretty proud of that. Like, you know, felt I was being smart. And sure enough, once I bought it, that was it. Like, the field like reset itself and I had to replant seed on it. It kept the fertilization, but it didn't keep the crop. So it's really strange. It must be that there's a requirement of how far along the crop has to be for you to get it when you purchase the field or something. But anyway, once that grass over there is done, we'll try the big mow thing. And then while that mowing's going on, we can work on wrapping and selling this stuff. All right. Good. Got a couple bales done. It's like over $5,000 right there. But yeah, if you could be mowing and baling at the same time, that's just so big. That's just, it's going to save you. I mean, it's going to finish in half the time, practically. Almost half the time. Because they don't go the same speed because you have to stop and unload on the baler. So it's not going to be double speed, but it's going to be close to it. And being able to use just one tractor for the time rather than have one tractor mowing and one tractor baling be very helpful. Okay, let me grab this little piece here. I don't know if I just did that this time or if it's been there for a while. Okay, and then up here. Oh. Wow. Oversteer much? Yeah, it's definitely interesting how using your keyboard to steer, like the faster you go, the more it affects it. Like when you're going slow and you hold the key down, it doesn't affect it nearly as much as when you're going fast and you just barely touch the key, and all of a sudden it'll turn you like as sharp as it can. I've tried and tried and tried, and I've never been able to get my steering wheel to work properly with this game. And I know it's on my end because in reading, there's a lot of people that got it working just fine. So it's something about my system isn't working right. I don't know if it's because I have too many peripherals, so it's getting the game confused. I don't know. Oops. But I'm definitely looking forward to when Farming Sim 19 gets released, trying to just start out with my wheel in that one and just only play it with my wheel. I don't know if that'll be possible. Depends on how they do the keybinds. Like for some reason you can't rebind keys while you're in playing. Like right now, you have to exit to the main menu. I hope they fix that in Farming Sim 19 so that you don't have to do that, because then it'll make it a lot easier for setting up the game in the beginning. For someone like me, especially, that doesn't already know what stuff they want to do, what things in the game. Like, I don't know what's the best button to use. And, you know, I don't have a comfort zone for that yet. So it'd be nice if while I was playing, I could go, oh, you know what, I'd like to try this button. Is that going to be better if this button always does that? You know, and just kind of experiment a little bit. But I am very excited for 19, though. I'm actually very surprised how much I enjoy this game. Not that I expected it to be a bad game or anything. It just didn't seem like something that I would enjoy so much because, you know, it's farming and that's not something I'm too into these days. But there's just something about it, the steady progression and the, you know, just, I don't know. So I know you're just playing a video game, but, you know, you're working. You're just doing that daily grind, just getting the work done and seeing if it'll, you know, get you a little bit better over time, make a little bit more money, buy another piece of gear that's better, you know. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, that field over there is not ready yet, the grass. So I'll just keep working on this for now. Although I'm almost done. So up this way, and then another, that little piece down there. Right here. And then maybe this piece. It actually kind of reminds me of the feeling I got when I played House Flippers. Very fun game, even though it's like literally you clean up a house and then like remodel, repaint, maybe furnish it, and then sell it. And that just seems like not too exciting, really. But you know what? There's just something about doing those things, like repainting the walls and cleaning the dirt off the floors and stuff, that just is so rewarding. That it's I don't know, it's pretty cool, it's exciting, it's fun. And this gives me that same sort of almost sense of accomplishment, like you can see the progress being made as you're doing it. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. Why did I just come up to this thing? I wanted the wrapper. Come on. Let's go wrap some bales. Until we can see the blooms on that field, I think we're just taking care of these bales. Or not, or just running into them without taking care of them. That might be what we're doing too. Come on, slow down. I was getting a little crazy. I didn't count how many bales I made. I don't know if I'll have a full stack of 8 or not. But 8 bales are gonna sell for, you know, a little over 20,000, I think, which is pretty darn good. Did I fertilize? Oh yeah, this field was already fertilized. I forgot about that. Okay, got that one. So there's 1. This is 2. Whee, over the hill. Alright, coming up on number 3 here. Baling grass. And wrapping grass. Making silage. Selling silage. Smiling really big with all the money that comes pouring in. That's the order of things. So what I don't know is if there's any way to automate the wrapping process. I don't think there is because the bales roll. So if I were using like a square baler or whatever they call it, like the older style ones, the bales are going to come out in a row directly behind the tractor. But with these, since they roll, I'm not sure it would work, because if they were coming out behind the tractor like the square ones, it would be relatively easy to just run the same path with like a wrapper to pick them up. But since these roll a little ways, I don't know that there's any way to say go pick up the bales and wrap them. It would only work if the bales were on a predetermined path. That's my assumption. I don't know if that's the case. All right, I think this next one in front of me might be the last one. So that would be, what's that, 3? I think there's 4 over there. 5, 6, maybe? Possibly a 7th. I can't remember. I lost count. Actually, I didn't lose count. I just never really counted to begin with. Yeah, 4x4 tractor. Come on, it's a hay bale. See, it's rolling. It's rolling. Getting away. Come back here. Come back here. Grab it. Grab it. There we go. Alright, and then let's go crazy down the hill. Flinging this thing everywhere. So I'm wondering if it's going to take until the next day before I'm going to get the grass long enough to mow on that field. It's going to be close because that's not going to be too far from harvesting, I don't think. Okay, so I did that much, so let's drop this and grab this. And let's get this going. Grab you, and then work way up here. Yeah, it looks like there's one bale over here. Yeah. So I can't determine 6 or 7, I think. I'll find out once I'm done. That's much easier than trying to keep track ahead of time, right? But even in this Let's Play, even though I've worked my way up and bought these farms, I still feel like silage has been my #1 thing. I've spent more time mowing, wrapping, and then collecting the silage bales and selling them than I feel like I have working the fields. Now obviously I didn't start with fields, so I couldn't work them in the beginning, but I still feel like I leaned too heavily on silage. Alright, so that's 6 of them, I guess, huh? That's all I got? I think so, yep. Let's go through here. Yeah, there's no more over this way. So we will pull through the barn. 6 of them, still a good chunk of money, though. Okay, back up a little bit. Here we go. All right. So we are waiting for that grass field to be ready to mow. Or field 15 to get ready to harvest. So let's take a quick peek. 15 is soybeans. And it is on the last stage of growth, it looks like. Oh, look at that. Ready to harvest. That grass says it's ready to harvest already? That can't be right. Yeah, it's not, because you can see it's not, it doesn't have the blooms on it yet. But that's good. It's going to grow a little bit more. But it's getting close. Alright, so let's take this guy, leave him here, hop in this guy, and go pick up. I just like the look of that other tractor better than this one. So I like to automate this one more often so that I can drive the one with the fat tires in the back. I know, kind of dumb. But I might as well get this guy kind of set up and ready. That way, once the harvester's ready, I can get this field being harvested all automatic like. Okay, so this guy will go out around here. And I think it was somewhere in here, maybe. Let's see here. Empty combine and offload. Then we would load field 15, grain silo unload. And I think I named that poorly. Let's see though. Does it? Oh yeah, okay, so it came around here. Alright, let's do that then. So clearly, all that stuff I just left there is actually in the way. Actually, I want this to go over here. So it'll go right about here. And that's going to be it ready. Now let's move these things to get them out of the way. This is where it'd be nice if I had a shelter to put them all on. So then they would be under the shelter and I wouldn't put any pathing across the shelter. If I were to continue this game, which I don't suspect I'm going to, I'd like to try a different map and stuff. Try some larger farming to learn those bigger rigs and better courseplay things. Anyway, but if I were to continue this map, that would be one of the things I would focus on, is like buying the buildings and getting them all set up and organized, and actually storing equipment and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm at least as good off, if not, well, I'm actually probably better off than you are when you start the game on this map. The reason I say that is I have no debt, so I don't have any loans out. And when you start the map, you start with a big loan. Okay, still not ready to harvest, so we're getting close. Let's speed this game up just a little bit. I can turn this off. Actually, I just freaking set all that stuff in the way of the mower that I need when the time comes. I might still be able to get it out of here. Let's see if we can do this as I run over my farming equipment. There we go. Okay, good enough. How are we doing? 15 is not ready to harvest quite yet. So let's speed it up. We might end up just going till the next morning, because then we might be ready to mow and harvest. Yep. I would like it, and I'm sure there's a mod somewhere that would do it, but I'd like it if I got some sort of a notification, like field 15 ready to harvest. That would just be kind of a nice little bonus. Let's collect our eggs, since we're waiting anyway. Yeah, I suspect we're going to be waiting until the next morning. Which is alright, since this thing speeds through the night pretty quickly. I have a lot of eggs. Still not quite ready. Okay, so let's get this guy set up too. Just to get it all ready. So this is going to be field work, field 15, harvest 5.4. I think that was still loaded from the last time it did it. And let's see. Let's get ourselves positioned. And there goes. The night time's on and it's speeding by. And there it is. It looks like it just got ready to harvest. A sheep has been born. Yay! Okay. So we got that. Turn this off really quick. Start course at first waypoint, drive course. And there it goes, it's off. Okay, so I'm going to go to this guy. We have this course loaded. So we want to say that guy right there is who we're going to work for. Start course at... Oh, I missed what it was said. Nearest waypoint, drive course. Did that harvester just stop? Oh, I think it just got far enough out of the way that it's... Okay. So now he should sit there. Yeah, harvester's still working. And so once the harvester gets to 50%, it'll call that guy out. Oh, look at the grass field is done. All right, let's try this. Let's see if we can get this working. I think the field start, no course loaded. Okay, that's good. We want it on, is it just field work? Yeah. And then we load the all grass mow. And let's see it. Okay, so our starting spot is right here. Well, let's see how this works. Nope, we don't want an offset. Wow, that harvester is loud. All right, let's see how this starts out. Okay, where the heck is it going? Oh, I have it turn on course, so it's literally staying within the grass boundary. That's actually a good idea, just to, that might help it keep out of the way, like the harvester turning and stuff. All right. So if this works and it can successfully mow this entire place, then I have a route for if I ever want to set up, you know, the mow plus bale. Kind of a little strange thing. Is it backing up all the way here? It's literally going to back all the way to the start back there. How weird. All machine and tools from Lizard are on sale. So the mower itself is fast. Like, look, he's going 13 miles an hour. It's the turning and stuff that seems to be very slow, and there's a lot of turns in this. That's okay. Let's look at this sale. Oh, look at that. So there's a bunch of stuff. Even this Fendt thing. That must have been the thing I missed when it said the Fendt stuff was on sale. Yeah. A lot of Lizard stuff. Okay, well. Yay, my wool pallet's full. Alright, now let's see how this works. Because the harvester's kind of in the way here. Oh boy. Well, at least they got past each other. But look at the harvester missed a whole section there. That's very strange. And here comes this guy. Okay, hold on. Get out of his way. Uh-oh. Did that foul this guy up too much? I don't know. But that guy's unloading that harvester up there, which is really cool. The mowing thing seems to be working. Like, yeah, let's see now. Is he going to back up? Yeah. So it's still working. Granted, the mowing section is in the way of that guy when he goes to unload the harvester. So I might run into some troubles in the future as well with both these going at the same time, and such a lazy design on my part for this field. Really what I should have done is separate it into 4 or 5 distinct sections instead of just one big glob that's all oddly shaped. I should have tried to get them all as rectangular as I could. But, you know, I just wanted to see if it would work. And so far it seems to be working. And there's the nice, wonderful sunset. In the background. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for me, folks, for this Let's Play. It seems like the course play thing's working for the grass. That's pretty cool. Now I know I can use that sort of an idea in the future. And yeah, I've figured out how to automate the harvesting and the trailer pickup, so that's exciting for me. But yeah, we're cruising right along. Pretty good job, I feel like, of starting with nothing and being able to succeed. Oh, it looks like the trailer truck got in the way here. Come on. That's weird. Normally it would pull out of the way. Very odd. So we tell this guy to drive. Let's go nearest waypoint. Yeah. Wait in until fill level's reached. Perfect. Alright, but that's going to be it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the Let's Play. I know I certainly did, and I'm excited for Farming Sim 19, and I hope you are as well. My hope from now on is to continue putting out more regular content on my YouTube channel. I've fallen off and started focusing so much on streaming that haven't been releasing much lately, and I'm hoping that this is the catalyst to get me back into doing that. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you liked it, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.